welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I wanted to greet you all a happy 2018, Happy New Year, guys. 2018 na. Ang bilis ng panahon. Alam nyo ba na sobrang nabilisan talaga ako sa 2017. Parang I just flew by like that. Parang last year lang nag-film ako ng best affordable drugstore makeup noong for 2017. For 2016. Now I'm filming one for 2017. So it's crazy to me how time has flown by quickly. I'm also welcoming the new year. Kind of sick. Meron akong sipon, may ubo din ako. So, pagpasensya nyo na. But anyway, today's video, yung pag-uusapan ko is all the makeup products I've loved throughout the entire year. I decided to do one for makeup and one for skincare. Hindi ko na i-divide yung drugstore and yung high-end. May ibang categories na walang drugstore, may ibang categories na walang high-end. And also, hindi one per category because I have a lot of makeup. I've tested and tried a lot of makeup products and sometimes I love more than one product. So, I give you options in this video. And because I have a lot of makeup here in front of me, magsimula na tayo. Let's start off with primer. And the only primer that stood out to me this year is the Touch and Soul No Poreblem primer. This is the primer I've used the most this year. Kasi ito yung na-feel ko na talagang nakashrink ng pores ko. This is really good. It's very smoothing and it feels really nice on the skin. It's very lightweight. Hindi siya sobrang greasy feeling, oily feeling. I hate oily, greasy primers and this feels very velvety on the skin and it just creates a really nice base before foundation application. So I enjoyed this primer a lot. Touch and Soul No Poreblem primer. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Korean brand. I love this primer throughout the year. And yeah, it's one that stood out to me in 2017. By the way, I'm gonna talk twice as fast in this video and also, hindi na ako mag-dwell too much on one specific product because I have literally more than 50 products in front of me. By the way, tumaba ako, guys. Sobrang kain ako ng kain nung New Year. As in, sobrang sabi kong kinain bachelor. Sabi kong kinain. Sobrang napasarap talaga. Sa foundation category, may apat na nag-stand out sa akin. So, let's talk about the best cushion that I've tried, which is COSRX Clear Fit Blemish Cushion. Out of all the cushions I've tried, this is my favorite because of its amazing coverage to the point that you can use it as both a foundation and concealer. So, sobrang full coverage ito. Pack na pack. Ito lang pwede na. Tapos, i-powder mo na. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-concealer pa. Ito lang pwede na foundation at concealer. The only downside is the shade selection. I believe 2 shades lang meron nito. My shade is number 21. But other than that, this is a cushion that looks so beautiful, natural, demi-matte finish. Coverage is amazing and it lasts a really good amount of time on the skin. It's just a really solid cushion, guys. And minsan pag cushions, it's always like sheer coverage. Pero nahanap ko na yung favorite cushion ko kasi it's got everything I need and more. I love this stuff so much. I have to give this a shout out, the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. The reason why is because I traveled so much with this foundation and I felt like it did the job very well. It did the job of a foundation. It's really good coverage as well and it's very handy. So it's perfect for traveling. It's a great finish. Sobrang skin-like, very natural. And ang ganda, as in super lakas maka-flawless itong foundation ito. Wala naman akong masamang masasabi. If you're looking for a great travel-friendly foundation, this is a really good one to check out. I don't really suggest it for everyday use though because it's so expensive and pricey. But for travel and if you want something quick on the go, this is a really good option. Favorite BB cream? Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. Guys, sa lahat ng BB creams na na-try ko sa buong buhay ko, ito yung pinaka-favorite ko, as in holy grail status siya. Kasi it gives a nice light to medium coverage. It looks like skin but better. Literal na your skin but better finish. I have combination skin. If you're wondering, it doesn't dry me up. It doesn't make me even more oily. It's not super tacky on the skin. It's the perfect natural finish. And pag in-apply mo siya, walang dry patches, walang cakiness, and pag wala ka namang masyadong concern sa skin mo, ito na yung perfect base mo. As in, this is the perfect everyday base and I've used this so much. One of my all-time favorite bases to use if I want something really nice, lightweight, very fresh looking on the skin, and not cakey. This is what I usually go for. Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. For oily and combo skin pala, and light to medium yung shade ko. It's just such a nice product for everyday. And even for events, if wala ka namang masyadong gustong takpan, wag mo nang tapalan ng sobrang kapal na foundation. Sometimes it's better to go lighter with something like this, which is a BB cream. So, for BB cream, my favorite, Garnier. So good. And of course, how can I forget about the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation? Yung shade ko is 10. Light beige. I used to be 30, but then I realized it was so dark on me, so I switched to 10. So this is my perfect shade, number 10. This is hands down my favorite foundation of the year. It's such great coverage, guys, and coverage also doesn't need concealer as well with this. The finish is very matte, so be sure to moisturize before using this. But once you have moisturized naman, this just creates the most flawless, perfect base. It lasts a good amount of time, says up to 24 hours. Hindi ko pa naman nasusubukan na 24 hours, but it's lasted a good while on my skin. It doesn't really make me super oily. It controls my oils very well. Solid, great, full coverage foundation that looks absolutely flawless. It hides pores. It hides imperfections. It's a solid foundation. I freaking love this. It's a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and I find myself grabbing for this more than I do my Fenty. Seryoso, sobrang similar nila ng Fenty Beauty. So if you're looking for a dupe for the Fenty Beauty one, mag-Catrice ka na ng besh. I have 5 concealers to quickly talk about kasi I love concealers, guys. I use concealer more than I use foundation, to be honest. Like, lately, I don't even wear foundation. I don't have any foundation on right now, and then that just, it's a big step up for me kasi feel ko mas importante yung concealer kaysa sa foundation. Kung ako yung tatanungin nyo. So, meron akong 3 liquid concealers, 2 pot concealers. Unahin natin yung pot. You guys, I've talked about this one, yung the Saem Cover Perfection Pot Concealer. Yung akin, sobrang dumi na tignan kasi lagi kong ginagamit. I've hit pan on 9. That just goes to show that this is a really solid concealer. It covers everything. Your under-eye bags, your imperfections, all of your redness, acne marks, acne tigyawat problems. This one covers it up and lasts a great while on the skin. So, solid concealer. I've loved this ever since the start of the year. And now another year has passed and I love this product just as much. So I had to mention this. And then, the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Hindi ko alam kung I've talked about this on my channel, but I love this. Especially under the eyes. My shade is Light 2 Vanilla. This is a great, great pot concealer. I'm not usually one to use cream concealers underneath my eyes. I prefer using liquids. But this is an exception. I use this underneath my eyes, sometimes on my blemishes. I love the consistency and the formula because it's very thin. So, super lightweight and creamy niya. And the formula is very airlight. If I were to describe it, it's very airlight and it has a lot of coverage, so a little bit goes a long way and super handy. I bring this with me when I travel as well because it's super handy. It's all you need and I love the formula so much. Thin, lightweight, but packs a punch. So if you're looking for a high-end concealer that's worth the money, NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I think mas gusto ko to dun sa liquid version ng creamy concealer ng NARS. So had to give this a shout out as well. First 2 to 3 quarters of the year, I used these two. I switched between these two. Clio Kill Cover, I think I've gone through 2 of these. This one is empty and I love this so much. They're basically the same thing, but I'd say Clio one kasi mas magandang applicator niya. If you're looking for something na mas comfortable yung application and mas marami siguro yung product din, pero mas mahal kasi yung Clio. So depends on what you need, depends on your preference. These are both so good. These are like probably the same product in my opinion. Parang wala namang difference masyado. I forgot to mention the Saem Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. Ito yung favorite ko, guys. Favorite ko rin to last year. Pero sinasabi ko lang yung Clio, ginamit ko rin. I'm wearing this, by the way. Just this one on my face right now and some powder. And that's it. So, just in case you're wondering, the coverage is amazing on both of these. And to me, if you're on a budget, go for the Saem. If you have a little more budget to spend, then go for Clio. Any of these two will do you good. These are both amazing. But I've found another one that I think tops them just a tiny bit more. I don't know why. Just something about this. Something about this thing. I don't know. I think parang same sila. Super same sila. Pero I think I like this a little bit more because the shade is perfect for my skin. This is the COSRX Clear Fit Spot Concealer in the shade 21 Light Beige. This is actually my perfect shade, I think. That's why I prefer this a little bit more than my Clio and the Saem is because yung shade nga is super perfect for my skin. This is everything that these are, honestly, but this is just slightly bit more. It's just so good. It lasts through gym sessions. It lasts through everything, and sometimes I would use this alone and be good to go. I don't feel like I need more coverage. It covers everything. It's so fresh looking on the skin. Pag nilagay mo tong concealer mo sa skin mo, hindi mo ma-feel na, ay, hindi siya blended. It meshes well with your own skin, and if you put this on, your skin feels complete. Your skin doesn't feel like it needs like more blending action, you know what I mean? Because it blends well on the skin. It's so good, amazing concealer. I have a backup already because I love this stuff. I preach, hands down, one of my faves in 2017. Now, these next products are actually powders, but I use them more as powder foundations kasi, so I'm gonna give them a quick shout out. They're from Ilana Minerals. These are amazing. You guys know Bare Minerals. I love that brand, but it's pricey and you really can't get it here in the Philippines. Ilana Minerals is a more affordable and a better brand in my opinion. They offer amazing powder mineral foundations that actually work and actually give full coverage. When we think powder foundations, we think sheer coverage, sets your makeup. With these, you can wear these alone without concealer and they do the job. So I have the pressed mineral foundation. My shade here is French Vanilla. Hindi ko alam kung kita nyo, pero may dent na kasi lagi ko tong gamit, tong powder na to. As in, ever since I got it, I can't stop using it. If I want something really quick all over the face kind of action, this is what I go for. It's so good. It smooths the skin and it gives full coverage. This is such a great powder foundation product. I love it. And same with the loose mineral foundation. So convenient kasi you don't have to worry about setting your liquid foundation because you're using mineral-based na powder foundation. You skip a step in your makeup routine. It's so revolutionary to me and I can't believe I get almost the same coverage when I use these as opposed to when I use my liquid foundations. If naghahanap kayo ng full coverage powder foundations, these are the ones to go for because they are great. For powders, this first one, hindi ko alam kung it's still gonna be new to you guys because I have finished 2 of these. This is my second one. This guy is my second one. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. And what I love about this is the finish it gives. It literally blurs my pores. It gives me such a flawless, insta-blurred look. Sobrang para akong naka-filter pag gamit ko to. And it makes any bad foundation look better. You know what I mean? So if you have a faulty foundation, use this on top of it and it just makes it better. It makes it look good. You don't hate your foundation as much because you use an amazing powder. And this is from the drugstore. It's my favorite powder of all time. Hands down, my favorite pressed powder of all time. It beats all my other high-end powders because it does the job and it's actually better. The texture of this powder is unreal. You touch it and you're like, what? Sobrang thin, finely milled, smooth creaminess. It's perfect. It's the perfect pressed powder for everyone. I feel like everyone can use this kasi even though matte yung finish, it has like a super subtle glow, you know. It gives you like that beautiful glow from within look. I love this stuff. And I've used 2 of it, so you guys know I love this, and this is the only powder I pretty much use to set my entire face na pressed now. So this is just the best for me. I love this powder. My battery died na agad. Anyway, I was talking about my powders, and I think sa loose powder, isa lang yung nag-stand out sa akin. I've tried a lot of loose powders this year. A lot of them I really liked, but this one I just fell absolutely in love with. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and unfortunately guys, hindi siya available here in the Philippines, but I do believe online sellers sell it on Shopee, so you can get it there. My shade is in 05 Fair, and this is a straight up dupe for the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. It is, if not better than the Laura Mercier powder, because it's never cakey. It's just never cakey. It sets the makeup very well. It's amazing to bake with. It's amazing to just set your makeup with. It doesn't really provide you with a lot more coverage, you know. It's more for setting and baking. Alam niyo, hindi ko kailangan bilhin yung Laura Mercier kasi parang ito lang, as in ito lang yun eh, same product lang. The only downside is the packaging kasi nakakasakit siya, guys. Nakakasakit siya. But the product itself is beautiful. I quickly want to talk about face palettes I've loved this year. So first one is Becca Chrissy palette. I love this more than the Becca Jaclyn Hill, to be honest. You get 4 colors in. This is how it looks like. And I haven't had this for too long, but it's been absolutely amazing. You get 4 colors of product, and every color I love in here. Like, there's no, walang patapon, walang tapon dito. Yung bronzer maganda, yung dalawang highlights maganda, yung blush. Kala mo sobrang pink niyan. Pero on the cheeks, it looks so fresh, and it gives you like that beautiful sun-kissed look. It's so beautiful. This palette is so worth the money for me. Yung mga nakakuha dito ng 300 pesos nung nag-glitch yung Sephora, sobrang swerte nyo. Because this is a gem right here. If you can get your hands on this palette, get it, because it is hands down so good. I love it so much. And it just gives me the perfect beachy cheeks. Next up is a drugstore palette. Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. This is a great drugstore highlighting palette. And I also wanted to mention it because it's a dupe, I feel like. Aray! Naipit ko yung kamay ko, besh! Ang sakit! Ang sakit! This one is a dupe, I feel like, of the Hourglass Hourglass Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. Maganda to, as in maganda to, pero hindi ko masasabing holy grail or favorite ko siya ng 2017. Though I really love this. These 2 are basically almost the same. Formula-wise, maganda, as in halos pareho lang. So, if you're wanting to buy this, just buy this because it's probably gonna give you the same effect. Ang ganda, super buttery kasi nung mga highlights. Super, as in sobrang metallic and shimmery nung highlights that you can really get like a pack gunner look with these. The colors are beautiful. All of the colors here I actually do use and can fit my skin tone. Super highly recommend ko yung Flower na Shimmer and Strobe highlighting trio. Maganda to, guys. Of course, I had to mention my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette. I wasn't a believer of this. I was like, you can get a lot of dupes out there, you know. And you can. The Profusion Contour Palette is a really good alternative to that. But I've come to love this, and I've come to accept the fact that it's worth the money. You get 6 colors. These ones right here, yung lighter shades, are great for brightening underneath the eyes, for setting the face. And the contour shades are amazing. I use the middle shade right here called Shadow Play to Bronze, and I use this one called Subconscious to Contour, and it's what I have on right now to contour a little bit kasi nga sobrang tumaba yung mukha ko, besh. Tumaba ako. So sabi ko, kailangan ko mag-contour, and I reach for this a lot because everything is in here, you guys. You get 6 colors. That's very useful. It is an investment, but I think if you have a lot of use for it, it's worth the money. So I had to mention this because this is good stuff right here, and it's worth every penny for me, in my opinion. Mabilisan lang tayo sa kilay, guys, kasi yung pinaka-ginamit ko sa kilay ko this year is BH Studio Pro HD Brow Pencil. I feel like this is a straight-up dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, as in, walang difference. Walang difference. I still love my Mumuso Miniso pencils. If you're wanting to try, like, a super good, super effective 99 pesos brow pencil, go for those. But this is a little bit more expensive. But I can't deny that I've used this so much. In 2017, I have 4 of these right now lying around my makeup collection. And these are just amazing. Not too waxy. Just the right amount of pigmentation to coat your brows. What I'm using right now, don't buy Anastasia Brow Wiz. Just go for the BH ones because these are just as good. And for brow gel, I've used up quite a bit. I don't know kung pang-ilang ko na to. Yung e.l.f. na clear brow gel. Simple as that. I don't use my Anastasia brow gel na. Though I love it still, brow gel shouldn't be as expensive, you know what I mean? Since I use brow gel regularly just to, you know, tame my eyebrows and give them some more shape, this is perfect for me because it's affordable and it's easily accessible. So I love it, and it just does the job for me. I don't have anything wrong to say about this stuff. I love this, and I've used it so much this year. So, yun lang yung pagkilay ko. Oh! No, sorry, nakalimutan ko din pala. Minsan gumagamit din ako ng powder, and still, Maybelline Fashion Brow. If you're looking for a good brow product na powder, pero may wax or may pomade ka rin dyan, ganda nito, guys. But, I have to say, I use this one the most for contour. Ito pa rin yung favorite nose contour ko. It's just the perfect shade for my nose, and it just gives me the most natural looking contour on the nose that doesn't look too dark, too ashy. It's so good, multi-purpose product. But, if we're talking about like a solid contour powder, as in yung solid one, na super favorite ko. This is the most perfect contour shade for me. Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in Light. This is pricey for what it is. You get like one mini compact. If you think about the use, okay siya eh. Kasi kung magagamit mo naman to ng sobra-sobra, di sobrang worth it na rin ng price. And for me, sobrang worth it ng price kasi sobrang perfect nitong color nito for contour. I have, again, my Kat Von D lying around there. Kasi okay din yung shade ton, pero walang mas perfect dito. Kasi sobrang natural nung pagka-shape niya sa face ko. Hindi siya sobrang mukhang, ay, naka-contour powder ka, besh. Hindi ganun eh. Sobrang natural na parang shadow talaga yung itsura. Kaya, contour powder from Kevyn Aucoin, super worth the money for me. Pero din silang medium, pero yung shade ko is light. It's my perfect shade. I'm obsessed with this stuff. Great stuff right here. A lot of bronzers impressed me this year, but these 3 bronzers are my favorite. And you're like, 3 bronzers, besh? 3 bronzers? Isang mukha mo? I love bronzers, you guys, and I think, I don't know, I love them. So for the matte, Tarte Park Avenue Princess is my all-time favorite matte bronzer. I use this with me to travel, and it's just so perfect. The color is perfect. It's not too warm. It's not too pink. And it's not too muddy, ashy, or gray whatsoever. It's a perfect undertone. I love every single thing about this bronzer. It never looks too much, and it's super buildable. The consistency is very smooth on the cheeks. And when I travel, this is my no-brainer go-to bronzer for when I travel because I know this is never gonna fail me. So yeah, for matte bronzer, Tarte Park Avenue Princess has been my all-time favorite. For a more sun-kissed shimmery bronzer, I have 2. And both of these, siguro nakuha ko mga September-ish. And since then, I've never looked back. And actually, para sa akin, they're very similar. So if you have one, you don't need the other. Just saying. But if you're a bronzer freak like me, you might need both. So yung high-end version is NARS Laguna. I did not think I was gonna love this bronzer, but it surprised me in so many ways because it's the perfect, it's a very warm bronzer. It's a very orangey toned bronzer, but it looks so good. It has little flecks of glittery gold sparkles, but it doesn't really translate on the cheeks pag ginamit mo siya. It's an amazing color. It blends beautifully on the skin, and it gives your skin just like that perfect sun-kissed glow. I love to wear this every day. I freaking love this bronzer, guys. It's so beautiful. To be honest, hindi ko rin kasi alam kung ano nga bang meron sa bronzer ito. I just know that I am absolutely in love with it and I use it almost every day. If I don't use this, I use this, guys. Ito yung ColourPop bronzer in the shade Private Party. And I think these are so similar as well. So I'm throwing in a couple dupes here and there as well. But I think if you have ColourPop Private Party, you don't need Laguna. If you have Laguna, you don't need Private Party because they're very similar in a way that they have this really fine sheen. So when you put them on your cheeks, you get this really bronzed, glowy bronze look. This one from ColourPop is beautiful. It's very nice. It's very blendable and it's so inexpensive. Very affordable bronzer. It's even cheaper than the butter bronzer that you all love, and I also featured that last year. But I think this is better because the glow it gives is so beautiful and the look, the color is perfect. It's gonna give you everything you want a bronzer to give you and it's not gonna break the bank. Basta itong dalawa, sobrang suot na suot ko to, besh. As in, feeling ko mag-hit pan na ako sa dalawang to soon. Super ganda, promise, guys. Sa blush, maraming tumatak na local brands sa akin. And yung una kong gustong i-mention, syempre, the Careline blushes. Guys, hindi ko alam kung ilan sa inyo yung bumili nito. At sobrang thankful ko naman na talagang natuwa kayo dito dahil sobrang nakakatuwa sila, diba? Less than 100 pesos per blush and they perform just like your high-end blushes. My favorites are Starlight Shine, Peach Glow, and Fresh Tomato. These are just beautiful blushes that perform so nicely on the cheeks, lasts a really good amount of time, so affordable, perfect local made blushes. Yung only wish ko sana maglabas pa ng mas maraming shades yung Careline because these are so good. Ito yung mga usong shades ngayon sa ating mga pisngi, yung mga drunk blush, yung mga gawa ganon. Ito talaga yung uso. Starlight Shine and Peach Glow, guys. Pag hindi pa kayo nakatry ng Careline blushes, you are missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out. So if you haven't checked these out right now because they're some of the best local brand blushes I've tried ever. Not just in 2017, ever. Another local brand quickly want to touch base on is Pinky's collection in the shade Nude. Ito rin, maganda. February favorites ko rin to, guys. I remember talking about this one and the contour from Pinky's collection. This is $249. But it's so good. It performs just like your regular MAC blushes. The color Nude is perfect for everyday. If you're looking for an everyday blush, na packing formula, very smooth and very buildable. It's not gonna shock you with too much color at once. Sometimes in Careline, they can be a little too pigmented, but these ones are buildable, meaning you can build them up to your desired opacity. Wow! Tuloy-tuloy ang English natin, besh! Pinky's collection, so good as well. Also, another good option, Essence Satin Touch Blushes. Makukuha dito sa Watsons for $250 din. And super smooth ng blushes na to. My favorite shade is Satin Coral. It just gives me the most beautiful sun-kissed coral peachy glow. And these blushes have like a sheen on them kasi nga satin touch blushes. They're not absolutely matte. They have like a slightest bit of glow that looks absolutely beautiful on the cheeks and will make you glow in the most natural way possible. They're not gonna accentuate pores, don't get me wrong. They give you a glow from within kind of look, and these are great blushes to try out as well. For liquid blush, I wanted to quickly mention these ones from NARS. I have two of them. The NARS liquid blushes. These are beautiful because you only need the tiniest bit. I have the colors Luster and Torrid, and I am obsessed with these. Sometimes kung gumagamit ako ng mga liquid and cream products, which I'm very much into them right now, I use the tiniest dot besh. Sobrang liit na dot lang, and then sobrang enough na yun for both my cheeks, and they blend beautifully on the cheeks because they're more of a liquid, so they kind of mesh well on the cheeks then, and they don't look powdery, they never look too cakey, and they give you that most beautiful natural flush of color. I prefer these over my Glossier Cloud Paints. I just think they're way better of a value and you get more product and the packaging is cuter, you know what I mean? So overall, these are just the best liquid blushes of the year. I've tried a lot of good highlights this year, but one that stood out to me is Ofra Rodeo Drive. I think this is the most beautiful golden tone highlight that suits my skin tone perfectly. I was afraid that it will look too dark on me kasi para it looks a little bit darker on the pan, not gonna lie. But it's actually the most perfect golden glow and it's so blinding. Ofra highlighters are so blinding, guys. So, sinasabi ko sa inyo na sobrang okay itong highlight na to. And out of all the highlighters that I've tried this year, this one was the one that stood out the most. So, I've loved this so much. For eyeshadow palettes this year, I have to give it to three brands. My favorite, hands down, eyeshadow formula, guys. Can you guess? Di ko alam kung may guess nyo, pero sana mag-guess nyo. ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. I've depotted mine. So I have yung, yung mga bigger pans. These are the best for me, guys. Sobrang blendable ng mattes. Yung shimmers maganda rin. Although varying in formula. Pero for the most part, they've stayed consistent with their formula, especially the mattes. The mattes are some of the most beautifully pigmented mattes, beautifully blendable mattes I've ever encountered in my entire life. They're so high quality, and for the price, you can't really beat them. I think they're better than MAC and Makeup Geek shadows. Dinipot ko rin yung mga smaller shadows nila, like This Is Yes Please, This Is I Think I Love You, and then I have a couple more on the side I love. Sobrang ganda, guys. Wala naman akong masabi sa ColourPop shadows. They've just blown me away in terms of their quality and pigmentation and blendability this year. Modern Renaissance was last year, and then these ones just came in and blew me away this year, so had to give them a shout out. Another favorite palette from ColourPop that I love is their holiday collection one. It's the All I See Is Magic. This is beautiful. Sobrang ganda ng color selection. As in, you have everything in here. It's super underrated actually kasi they come out with palettes way too often to the point where people are just like shocked and don't know what to purchase anymore. But this one is a really good one to purchase if you're looking into a very nice selection of colors and a very unique palette. This is a really good one to look into. So ColourPop palettes in general, I've completely fallen in love with. And also ito, yung Sephora Pro na Pro Pigment Palette in the shade Warm. Hindi ko pa siya nababanggit sa channel ko kasi hindi lang ako nagkaroon ng chance na gamitin to or banggitin to sa channel ko, but this palette is amazing. Itong palette to sobrang ganda ng mattes. As in, yung mattes ng palette na to better than Natasha Denona in my opinion, guys. Super consistent. I'm gonna swatch a couple for you. Sobrang creamy. And so, when I say you, these are like probably the best mattes I've tried in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. Sobrang ganda. Solid. Solid palette. Solid palette. Wala akong masabing iba kundi ang ganda nitong palette to, guys. Single eyeshadow of the year goes to ColourPop Lightning Bug. This is hands down. Hands down. So beautiful. Bronzy, I don't know, bronzy, shimmery goodness. Sobrang pigmented itong color nito, guys. As in, ang ganda niya for a coppery-based look. So, this is gorgeous. And then another one of my favorites is Vanilla Co. Be by Vanilla. Kasi nag-rebrand yung Vanilla Co. Yung mga products nila na repackage na. And ang ganda nitong eyeshadow na to. This is the Be by Vanilla Eye Crush Spangle Pigment and GD01 Gilded Girl. This is hands down my favorite gold eyeshadow of the year. And I actually recently just got it, so that says a lot. It's so pigmented, you don't need an eye base for this. It's a powder, but it kind of has the most beautiful pigmentation to it na para siyang cream, but it's a powder. It's a powder. You put it alone on your eyes, and it just gives you the most beautiful goldy sparkle look. Super sparkly nitong dalawang to, guys. As in, diba? Mahilig kasi talaga ako sa mga sparkly eyeshadows. So, yung mga na-mention ko na favorites ko for the year, they're both very, very sparkly. And then, these ones are the Stila Liquid Glitter and Glow shadows. The best. I think these are so revolutionary because, you know, glitter shadows are so hard to apply. These ones just make applying glitter like a dream. So, pag kunwari nag-eyeshadow ka na, lalagay mo lang to sa top and it just changes the look and it just amps up the look. It just completes the look. So different from what I've worked with in the past, and I think these are worth it. You know, may yung mga minis kasi these came from like a set. Hindi naman tayo makakaubos ng glitter, diba? So, parang feeling ko ito okay na yung size na ganito pag bibili ka. These are so good and sparkly and perfect for any event, as in lakas talaga niyang makapop. Pag gamit mo to, tapos nakita ng tao yung mata mo, they're gonna be like, whoa. Parang nagpa-makeup ka sa makeup artist. Ang ganda kasi ng effect talaga, sobra. Love these. For mascara, it's still my heroin make. I've used a ton of mascaras this year, but heroin make pa rin talaga. So, wala naman akong bagong mascara, wala din akong bagong eyeliner. So now, I think it's time to move on to the lips department kasi I have a couple to tackle right here. Yung Beauty Cottage na Elegant Impressionist Matte Lipstick. So, I have the shades Romanesque and Byzantine. Hindi ko talaga maintindihan yung mga pangalan. Pero ito, sobrang ganda niya. Ililink ko na lang sa description box yung mga shade names. Pero grabe, kasi sobrang buildable and very opaque siya. As you can see, you can get like a full opacity. Pero pag yung tipong sheer lang, like if I dab it like so, tapos I blend it out, I get the most beautiful, juicy looking Korean lips that I love. And then number 9 in Byzantine is like a smoked rose. And it just looks so beautiful. Ang ganda. These are fantastic. So pink, so creamy, but so comfortable on the lips. So these are some of my favorite talaga for lipsticks. And then my favorite purse lipstick of the year is yung lipstick na nilalagay ko sa bag ko whenever I go out for touch-ups lang, is again another product from Vanilla Co. It's B by Vanilla. In the shade MBE01. It's their matte lipstick, and this is the most beautiful beige lipstick I have tried. It's honestly perfect for my skin tone. It's the most perfect, just neutral nude shade that I have ever worn on my lips, and I just love it for touch-ups because it's the most lightweight thing ever. It doesn't really feel heavy or cracky. It feels very comfortable. It's a very comfortable matte, and it lasts a good while on the lips. So ang ganda nitong shade na to. Ito talaga yung pinaka-dinadala ko sa purse ko ever since I got it, and I never stopped using it ever since then. Poreblem Airy Ink Velvet. Ang ganda nila, guys. Simply because they're super lightweight, they pack a punch when it comes to pigmentation. Hindi naman talaga magpapatalo si Poreblem. They've just made it to one of the top Korean brands of 2017, I feel like, because they keep on coming with amazing lip products. Out of all the variations they've come out with, sobrang comfortable and sobrang lightweight. Yung favorite shades ko from Airy Ink Velvet is number 06 and 08. Lakas Maka Fresh. These are my peachy options for Airy Ink Velvet. Alam niyo na yung formula nito for sure. ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lips, because they've been really like game changers, I feel like, for the liquid lipstick community. I love these because they just give you like a sheer wash of color. They look super natural. They're not heavy feeling. We're used to super kapal liquid lipsticks, but these are not makapal on the lips. They feel very lightweight. They give you like a soft hue of color. I would describe this formula as the perfect everyday liquid lipstick formula kasi nga hindi sila sobrang kapal sa lips, but they still give you the perfect amount of color. Alam mo yun, sobrang easy to throw on liquid lipsticks. I love these from ColourPop. Lastly, for my favorite, di ko alam kung ilan tao na rin yung napabili ko nito. I'm so proud, I'm so happy for the brand, how much it's grown throughout the months talaga. Sobrang laki na talaga nag-grow ng brand, and I'm so proud. These are the Tansy Beauty Lip and Cheek Tints, and these are hands down, you guys, my favorite local brand lip tints ever. As in, so far wala akong makita na mas tatalo dito. First of all, they have over 30 shades to choose from. As in, ang dami nilang colors to choose from for everyone. My favorite shades are Rosy, Autumn Fields, Blush, Scarlet Heart, and First Date. Kaso yung Scarlet Heart and First Date nasa pouch ko na kasi lagi ko silang ginagamit. I love wearing these as my blush and my lip tint, and I'm good to go. Literal na gandang lip tint lang, tapos na, pwede na. As in, I'm good to go, and I love these for that. My favorite one to use for my cheeks is Autumn Fields. Yung all-time favorite color ko, talagang all-time favorite color nyo na rin is blush. This is just such a beautiful color. Para ka nag-apply ng NARS lipstick. Diba sabi ko sa inyo, diba? Ang ganda! Para ka nag-apply ng high-end na blush or high-end na lip tint talaga. Sobrang ganda niya. And sa cheeks, ang ganda. Better than other brands of lip tints I've tried na more expensive. Kahit na i-hoard mo lahat ng colors, okay lang kasi napakamura, pero sobrang high quality ng lip tints ito, guys. And I can never, ever recommend these enough to you guys. I will preach best lip tints I've tried. Actually, kind of changed my life because I use these at the gym, and my friends are like, uy, ang ganda naman ng cheeks mo. Ano yan, besh? Lip tints lang yan, besh. Tansy Beauty Lip and Cheek Tints. I love these so much. They're gorgeous. Last product I want to talk about is my Holy Grail setting spray. I've never found a setting spray better than this one. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm not a firm believer of setting spray. I always thought of it as kind of like something that just makes your eyeshadows look, you know, more vibrant, or something that just like sets down the powderiness of your makeup but doesn't really prolong the wear of them. Lo and behold, nung dumating si Milani Make It Last, it changed my setting spray game. This prolongs the wear of my makeup like no other. I swear, I see a difference, guys. I see a difference. Ang ganda pa ng mist niya. It's so perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it so much. Pag may events ako na kailangan yung makeup ko matagal sa mukha ko, I use this. It helps so much in just keeping my makeup intact for the entire day. And it's just life-changing to me. I love everything about it. Pag kailangan mo na hindi ka iwan ng makeup mo, besh, ito talaga yung setting spray for that. I've never found something better. Nataguyod na rin siya. Sinisipon na ako. Yung uhog ng sipon ko, lalabas na, tutulo na. Pero nataguyod natin siya, guys. Nataguyod natin tong video na to. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. of myself, and next I'm gonna film my favorite skincare of 2017, so be sure to stay tuned for that in a couple days. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you found some helpful recommendations as always. I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for being with me this year. It's been such a great year because of you guys. It's not my best year, of course, I can't really say that. I've been so tamad this year, siguro sabihin natin. Pero hopefully next year, I have this drive na talagang kailangan ko magpursige for my YouTube channel. Sobrang salamat lang talaga sa suporta. Kasi our family, it's not as big as others, but I'm just so happy right now. I never really thought I would be this content with my channel, and I think that's because I have such a great support system, you guys, and you're the best subscribers any YouTuber can ever ask for. So, ayun, sobrang thankful ko sa inyo guys. Wala kayo, wala akong masabi kundi I love you, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to what 2018 can bring for all of us. And yeah, that's everything I want to say. Thank you guys so much for continuously watching my videos. If you want to keep up with what I do, then don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts, always listed down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye! Love you all!